हरि। गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरः गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति जामूलं गुरुपदम् मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यम् मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। अखण्डमण्डलाकारं व्याप्तं येन चराचरं तत्पदं दर्शितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। त्वमेव माता च पिता त्वमेव त्वमेव बन्धुश्च सखा त्वमेव विद्याश्च द्रविणं त्वमेव सर्वं मम देवदेव। ब्रह्मानन्दं सुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं सदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम्। एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। श्री सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। जय सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। थोड़ी देर शांत बैठ के चित्त की वृत्तियों को एकत्रित करें। आश्रम के सात्विक वातावरण में साध संगत के साथ गुरु वंदना के पश्चात पृथ्वी तत्व से बनी धूप चंदन बत्ती इसकी ओरा में बैठकर रविवार के दिन भगवान भास्कर सूर्य नारायण की किरणों साक्षी रखते हुए पृथ्वी तत्व भी है, पृथ्वी पर तो हम बैठे हैं। जल तत्व हमारा अपना तालाब पीछे में है। तेज सूर्य तत्व, पृथ्वी जल तेज आप वायु, पंखा भी चल रहा, वायु तत्व भी है। और आकाश में स्पेस में तो हम बैठे ही हैं। आकाश में हम और हम में आकाश। पृथ्वी तत्व पर हम बैठे हैं और हम के हमारे अंदर पृथ्वी तत्व है। तेज के सानिध्य में हम बैठे हैं और हमारे अंदर भी तेज है। जल ह्यूमिडिटी हमारे इर्द गिर्द है, किंतु हमारे भीतर भी जल तत्व है। पृथ्वी जल तेज व्याप आप वायु। ओम प्राणायाम अपानाय स्वाहा, व्यानाय स्वाहा, समानाय स्वाहा, उदानाय स्वाहा। 5 प्रकार के वायु भीतर है। एक मुख्य प्राण वायु अंदर लिया, उसके 5 वायु तत्व अंदर है, और हमारे बाहर भी वायु है। तो जो बाहर है वो भीतर भी है। यथा पिंडे तथा ब्रह्मांडे, as is the microcosm, so is the macrocosm। उपनिषदों ने घोषणा करी 10,000 वर्ष पहले। As it is here, so is it also there। What is here is there too। Therefore, seeking not the greener pasture elsewhere, I go inward to find the treasure that I already possess। Nothing more to be gained by going any place else. Everything to be gained by just going inward and discovering myself। So sitting with the eyes closed, शांत भाव में, I meditate upon the oneness of my nature with the supreme nature, the unity among the diversity, the common thread that goes through all the beats in the cosmos। सूत्रे मणिगणा, यह भगवान कृष्ण says in the Gita, I am Arjun in all, like the thread going through all the pearls strung on it। तो उस भगवान वासुदेव श्री हरि का नाम 7 बार मिलकर लेकर आज की साधना, सत्संग, ध्यान, भजन, नैवेद्य, प्रसाद, आरती, इस कार्यक्रम का प्रारंभ करते हैं। तुलसीदास, संत तुलसीदास जी कृत रामचरित मानस के कुछ दोहे सुनेंगे। प्रभु श्री रामचंद्र जी और उनके नाम के गुणगान के विषय में सुनेंगे। फिर भक्ति सफल कैसे हो नामक अमृतवाणी सुनेंगे। इस प्रकार गिविंग ग्लोरी टू द फादर ऑफ ऑल फादर्स, नॉट ओनली बट द मदर ऑफ ऑल मदर्स, द चाइल्ड अमंग द चिल्ड्रन, द बेस्ट मैन अमंग द men, the Supreme Almighty, the Father of all। Pitahamasya Kapitamahasya, Arjuna, I am the Father and the Grandfather of all। Gurur Gariyan, Arjun says, and you're the Guru of all Gurus। उस भगवान के प्रति वंदना करते हुए फादर्स डे सेलिब्रेट करेंगे। Happy Father's Day, Happy God Day to all the devotees। श्री राम और श्री कृष्ण जैसे चरित्र हमारे सामने हो तो फिर एक अच्छा पिता बनने में मुश्किल ही क्या है। If I could walk on one footstep of the millions that Ram took, if I could catch one dust among the trillions that Krishna left behind of his feet, then I will have become a half-decent father। So let me worship those fathers of fathers, Ram and Krishna. Let me follow in their footsteps. Let me take the dust of their feet, of their devotees' feet, on my head, so I may become a happy Father. Happy Father's Day again. गुरुदेव को प्रणाम हो, भगवान को प्रणाम हो, सभी पिताओं को प्रणाम हो। मातृदेवो भव, पितृदेवो भव, आचार्य देवो भव, वेदों ने कहा। हरि ओम, हरि और शांत बैठे। केवल निसर्ग ही हमारे बीच और हम निसर्ग के भीतर, ऐसी बात नहीं। केवल पंच महाभूत, पंच तत्व, अर्थ, फायर, वाटर, स्पेस, विंड, किंतु इन सब का स्रोत भिन्ना प्रकृति अष्टधा ज्ञान विज्ञान योग में भगवान कृष्ण कहते हैं गीता में ये तो मेरी अपरा प्रकृति है, इधर वाली है, किंतु इससे भी विलक्षण मेरी परा प्रकृति है। The one beyond this mundane, the inconceivable, the spiritual prowess, the spiritual opulence. Not matter, the one that cannot be seen, touched, felt, smelt, tasted, the intangible, the one that can be experienced only intuitively, the tambhara pragya, intuition से ही जानी जा सके। हम उस देश के वासी हैं। As a spirit soul, I am from there. That is where I belong, and that is who I am. I animate the matter. I am not the matter. I give life and motion and momentary presence to matter. I am immaterial. इस प्रकार मन में विचार करते हुए the source of all, भगवान के राम अवतार की विलक्षण चरित्र लीला, इस Father's Day के दिन, no better father model, role model than Shri Ram. So बाल कांड में हम हैं. So home, you're listening, beta? Are you understanding? A little? Should I speak more in English? Will that be helpful? No? Hindi? Hindi? No? Okay. Gujarati? Okay. Shreyas, how about you? Happy Father's Day, Soham and Shreyas. Yeah. May you become great fathers like your own fathers someday. Happy Father's Day, Yogi Bhai. Yeah, thank you. कैसी हो तो बहन? Yeah, great. So today Kana is here, right? Yeah. So थोड़ी देर, like when the satsang starts, and like depending on how well you understand Hindi, you're free to do what you want to do. अभी राम चरित मानस में बाल कांड में है. So there are different volumes of this. Bal Kanda is everything related to Sri Ram, like his initial early days. The Kand means like volume or section. Next is Ayodhya Kand, which we will not get to today. Second time we're reading this. What happened in Ayodhya as he grew up? As Ram grew up, became a teenager, like Kana, for example. Then what was it like? Then Aranyakand. What happened when he had to go to the forest? What happened in the forest? Aranya is forest. Kishkindha-kand. What happened when they met Hanuman and Sugriv? Kishkinda was the capital. And Sugriv and Baliji. How did this story change at all these different stages? Sundarkand. So this is filled with Hanumanji's glory. This whole entire almost is all about Hanuman's prowess, Hanuman's seva, service, his commitment, his lordship over Maya. And then there is the Lanka Kand. This is about Ravan, Vibhishan, Indrajit, and the war, walking and building the bridge, all of that, the Adam's bridge, right? Walking across that. And then there is the Uttarkand. Then what happened after they came back to Ayodhya? Yeah? You guys know that like they actually came literally just a day before it was Ram return. A day before the 14th year was over, and he stayed outside of the border. He did not enter Ayodhya because Javadlan Sai is a commitment hota. But Bharat. So when you go to Ayodhya, you can see some of these listed. There is a place called Nandigram. Which village? This is the village where Bharat lived, and he had also vowed that if Ram delays by one more day returning to Ayodhya, I will give up my life. That was a very precarious balance. Ram cannot return until that day. And Bharat says, brother, you delay one more day and you'll find my dead corpse. I cannot live without you. You don't know how I'm living. And so when Ram used to sleep on the floor, on the ground for 14 years, Bharat dug a hole 7 feet deep. And he used to sleep in the hole. Because how can I sit above or even at the same level as my brother? He's my God. If he used to sit on the cot, so Bharat would sleep on the floor. If Ram is sleeping on the floor, where is Bharat going to sleep? He dug up a hole with his own hand, 7 feet deep. He says, wherever Ram is sleeping on the ground, or Lanka or wherever, I will sleep. As he had prepared close to midnight, Ram had not entered. Nandigram is right on the border. And he was preparing to give up his life. If tomorrow morning Ram doesn't show up, I don't want to live. So, and then how Kausalya Mata cooked for Ram, and all those really beautiful incidents. Last Uttarkand, meaning what happened after that. Uttar is later, after, beyond. So in that, we are right now in Balkand, like formative initial stages. So again, Kana, Soham, Shreyas, he says, I'll give you the freedom to do what you want to do, where you want to be. But I'm going to read a little bit of Ramayana for Hetalban, Madhvi, Mohini, Yogesh Bhai, and more than anyone for myself. And then we'll start the satsang after that. Okay, right? So last time हमने योग वशिष्ठ रामायण पढ़ा था. We're taking turns, right? योग वशिष्ठ, Tulsi Ramayana, योग वशिष्ठ, Tulsi Ramayana. योग वशिष्ठ is all about that 1 year of Ram's Kana. When Ram was 17, when he was 16 years old, he had gone all over India to see India. Bharat kaise kya kya. Took 1 year, took his brother with him, and then came back at age 17. He said, I'm giving everything up. this whole kingdom, I don't want to be the prince, I never want to become the king. What is all this? Like, so, at age 17, that's when his father, Dasharatha, speaking of Father's Day, got very worried. What's going to happen if my son, my prince, the apple of my eye, walks away and renounces, think sannyasi bankar? That's when he prayed to his guru, Vasishtha Maharaj, speaking of Guru's prowess. Can you do something? Can you please help me keep my son with me? And the conversation that took between Vasishtha and Ram is in this other book, Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana. But this is the sweet. So this is like butter and this is like sugar. So today we're eating sugar, sweet. Okay? So where we left last time was Samujita Sarisa Nama Arunami Priti Paraspara Prabhu Anugami Nama Rupa Dui Isa Upadhi Akatha Anadi Sasamuji Sadi. तो हिंदी में है, समझने में तो नाम और नामी दोनों एक से है, किंतु दोनों में परस्पर स्वामी और सेवक के समान प्रीति है। अर्थात नाम और नामी में पूर्ण एकता होने पर भी जैसे स्वामी के पीछे सेवक चलता है, उसी प्रकार नाम के पीछे नामी चलते हैं। प्रभु श्री राम जी अपने राम नाम का ही अनुगमन करते हैं, नाम लेते ही वहां आ जाते हैं। नाम और रूप दोनों ईश्वर की उपाधि है। ये भगवान के नाम और रूप दोनों अनिर्वचनीय है, अनादि है और सुंदर है। शुद्ध भक्ति युक्त बुद्धि से ही इनका दिव्य अविनाशी स्वरूप जानने में आता है। So Tulsidas ji is a lover. He's a devotee at heart, and he's saying that, yeah, Ram is great, but I'll tell you what, Ram's name is even greater still. Because he's staying with God, right, and his name. That he cannot, if you take God's name, God cannot escape. He has to come. Just like today when I talked to my father on the phone, when I said Baba, I just took the name. My father did not come here. But 10,000 miles away, and his whole image, the entire person was in my mind. And in an instant, as soon as I take the name, as if he is with me. If you see a stranger sitting next to you, you don't know the person at all. He's sitting next to you, he spends the whole day with you. But just because that you don't necessarily know his name. But if you know someone's name, in knowing the name, you can also know the person. And he's saying that, but in the case of God, the name and the name named are not different, because it's not a physical name, it's not a material name, it's not a word, it's a mantra. It's a spiritual vibration, it's a spiritual sound. And so Tulsidas is trying to impress upon our mind the significance of taking name, which is chanting mantra ka jap, Bhagwan ka naam lena, saying that it is really important to chant God's name. The name is as much or more powerful than God himself. So I picked a few shlokas in this. Rama nama mani deep, dharu jih de harihar, tulsi bhitar bahir ho, jo chahasi ujiyar. तुलसीदास जी कहते हैं, यदि तू भीतर और बाहर दोनों और उजाला चाहता है तो मुख रूपी द्वार की जीव रूपी दहली पर राम नाम रूपी मणि दीपक को रख. So Tulsidas, in other words, he's saying, if you want good things to come out of your mouth, if you're having a hard time controlling your tongue, if bad words come out, if you don't know what to do about it, try this one trick, he's saying. Try saying Ram's name first and see the magic. है ना, राम का नाम लो पहले. किसी को गाली गलौज करनी है, किसी के प्रति निंदा मन में आ रही है, and I just don't know how to stop saying what you're saying, just, why don't you try this small magic? Try saying Naam, Ram's Naam, and see the transformation. Nothing else. मुंह में कोई औषधि नहीं डाली है, कुछ चटका नहीं दिया, वो कह रहा है कुछ नहीं किया, लेकिन अपने आप उसका उजाला हो जाएगा, बुद्धि में प्रकाश आएगा कि just by saying Ram, Ram, Ram with your tongue, you will start to see the difference. Which is why Shivaji, the God of all gods, Mahadev Shambho, the whole time, I mean, he has poison all around him. He has poison in his throat. And there is no effect on him. And then Neelakanta. So much so that his throat turned blue because of the venom. Shivji bhi kehte, isme bhi kehte hai isi granth mein, कि because I'm constantly chanting the name of Ram, this poison also does not have any effect on me. So I would encourage you to try saying Ram's name anytime there is a challenge. Naam jih japi jagahi jogi, birati biranch prapanch biyogi, brahma sukhi anubhavi anupa, akat anamay naam narupa. ब्रह्मा के बनाए हुए इस प्रपंच दृश्य जगत से भली भांति छूटे हुए वैराग्यवान मुक्त योगी पुरुष भी इस नाम को ही जीव से जपते हुए तत्व ज्ञान रूपी दिन में जागते हैं और नाम तथा रूप से रहित अनुपम अनिर्वचनीय अनामय ब्रह्म सुख का अनुभव करते हैं. They are saying, trust me, if you go to the forest and hermitages and find some hermits sitting in caves whose bodies are luminous, chamak rahe jinki deh kanchan kaya ho gaye. So if you seek their secret, they will also tell you that it is through the internalization of the name that they are constantly chanting. Bhitar hi bhitar unka naam ratan chal raha hai, Bhagwan ka, Ram ka. Uske karan unhe ज्ञान मिले ना मिले, like whether or not you have read scriptures, वेद पढ़े ना पढ़े, उपनिषद पढ़े ना पढ़े, समझे ना समझे, संस्कृत आए ना आए, तो सीधा जी कह रहे कि इसका प्रभाव, इसका मैजिक ऐसा है कि अपने आप, क्योंकि अंदर खजाना है ऑलरेडी, you already know everything. Everything that is there to be known is known already by everyone. There's no new knowledge. But the problem is that either having forgotten, bhul baithe, like Arjun had forgotten, because in the Gita he says, now I remember, or unaware. The second problem is even after remembering, Jagrat, literally for Mahapurush, in Sanskrit says Jagrat, awakened, and Buddha was enlightened. So he awoke as in Jnana. But then when you lose the awareness of it, like when we come to the ashram and we read the scripture, when we chant, we remember and we feel good, we go home and then go to work, and then we lose the awareness. It's not like sab bhul baithe, now you have to start over again. I have no idea now about God, about Atma. ऐसा नहीं होता कि दूसरे सब भूल के फिर से शुरू करना पड़ा, लेकिन ऐसा होता है कि हाँ पता तो है, भूल तो है, लेकिन अभी ध्यान में नहीं है ना, ध्यान दूसरी जगह, वर्क पे चला गया, co-workers पे चला गया, ट्रैफिक पे चला गया, बच्चों पे चला गया, कॉलेज, ऑफिस, जो भी. The two problems, one is forgetfulness, we forget, and this sadhana, having a guru, chanting mantra, reading scripture, sadh sangha, this all reminds you, oh that's right, that feels right, that must be so. And then when we're left alone, we become unaware of it. So Manushya Janma ki glory, why is this human life really, really awesome? Number one, the only big reason, because in this form alone you can be reminded. You cannot remind a dog that, hey dog, and no worries, stop barking, it's okay, you're not a dog, you're a soul. Dog is a soul, as much as you and I are, right? Stop barking, it's okay, don't bite, it's okay. If you get killed, if you don't get bones to chew on, you're not this dog anyway, you're a soul. Dog will not understand, he'll bite you more. But only in this form there is the consciousness to understand that I cannot be limited to just this body. There is no way that this is all I am. This has got to be the lowest level of who I am. This is like the worst part of me, who I think I am. The body that I think I am has got to be as good as nothing. You know? Only in this form can we not understood. Dog already knows, but the form the dog has assumed is incapable of being reminded, because the dogs don't think. Only humans think. Biologically, the actual thought as we know it, thinking as we know it, is able to connecting the dots, neural network, and therefore what does this mean? Why is this? And what should I do? That's what the human brain does. Alright, you guys we've talked about this before from the Upanishad. This is not my own masala, this is from the Upanishad. Whatever we can senses, Shabda, Sparsha, Roop, Ras, right here, like you're hearing something. Through your ear and the eyes, and then you process and pass it on to the brain. And then the brain says, What was all that? What does this mean? Three things Rain the Upanishad says. What should I do with it? Whatever this means, if there is a fire, if it's hot, should I run, should I stay, all that, right? So like that, so this thinking ability only human brain has. What should I do? There's dogs are programmed to run, obviously pre-programmed to run from danger. Survival instinct is always there. But of the 1,000 things that I see, what should I choose? What does this mean? Only this form can. Which is why it's a sad waste of this form. If all we did was live like a dog, collected more food, ate, produced more children, and just hoarded more, and then dead, right? So we don't want to be like that. There's a lot more we can do. That is easy stuff. That we can do. There's a lot more we can do, which is understand our own form. And the second problem becomes, so this is, remembering is possible by reading the books, right, by having a guru in your life, by chanting the guru mantra, by association, by committing, by dhyan is a very powerful tool. Gita is a very powerful tool. It is possible to remember. Many have remembered. The biggest problem is because you remember and then become unaware again. So then the daily practice is that of awareness. ध्यान के द्वारा रोज ध्यान में रखना उस बात को. So he's saying that if you do that, Tulsidas, he's saying the hermits will tell you that automatically, just even taking refuge in Ram's name, automatically you start to understand this. Because the name itself is so powerful. It brings its power with it. Right? So if Bill Gates signed a check, you never saw Bill, like if you donated to my charity, for example, I never saw Bill Gates. I don't know what his, I actually have seen him very up close, by the way. Like that's when he was rolling out his, the watch at the time. This was before Apple Watch's time. This was in Las Vegas. I was there for boot camp project management. And he was the keynote speaker. So I've seen him, he was younger then, but let's say we didn't. But if he signed his check that he gave, it doesn't matter if I see him, if he's here or not. I can cash the check to the bank and I can get the $1 million he just donated to me. And like that, whether or not you actually experience God or see in it, carrying his signature. If you take his name in the spiritual bank, you can cash in on that, is what he's saying. That alone will do the job. You don't need to drag Bill Gates to your bank and to see this is the real guy. He's saying that I can have the $1 million. You don't need that. You just take the check as long as he signed it. Like that. So take the name. If you don't have God, if you don't have Ram with you, take the name. Right? Make sense? Okay. So the next one, Naam jiha japi jagar hi jogi, birati biranchi prapancha biyogi, brahma sukhi anubhavahi anupa, akatha anamaya namanurupa. So this is the one that I had, so we just talked about this one. So we'll do 2 more shloks now and then we'll start satsang. Okay? Sakala kamana hina je ram bhagati rasaleen, Nama Suprema Piyusharada Tinahu Kiye Manami. So this is number 1 and we'll do 1 more after this. This means, by the way, this is the language of that time. Ayodhya, Kashi Wali, Bhasha Varanasi. This is not Sanskrit. Ramcharitmanas is not Sanskrit. It's in a form of Hindi of the olden times. And Yog Vasishta, this one is not in Sanskrit either. This is also in Hindi. जो सब प्रकार की भोग और मोक्ष की कामनाओं से रहित और श्री राम भक्ति के रस में लीन है, उन्होंने भी नाम के सुंदर प्रेम रूपी अमृत के सरोवर में अपने मन को मछली बना रखा है. अर्थात वे नाम रूपी सुधा का निरंतर आस्वादन करते रहते हैं, क्षण भर भी उससे अलग होना नहीं चाहते. So the ones who have been able to renounce the ascetics, the yogis, the jogis, right, the jnanis, saying, the ones who've been able to give up all the desires. It's hard. That's the hardest thing to do. Give up all desires. Who can say that I don't want anything? I don't want anything. It is what it is. Whatever it is, fine. Everything is fine. If I get it, if I don't get it, if it's good, if it's bad, if it's right, if it's wrong, if it's white, if it's black, if it's yellow, whatever. If it's liquid, solid, if it's too hot, too spicy, too sweet, right? If everything is fine. I have no desire. Who can say that? I cannot. Can you? Say it? It's hard. I mean, I can say it with my words. I just said it, but I cannot mean it. Is how I mean, like he's saying, I can say it. Saying it. तो एक गई थी इंडिया में वो दुल्हन देखने जाते हैं ना, when a bridegroom would go to pick a bride, normally she would bring पोहे, चाय, और लड़की पसंद है कि अच्छी दिखती है, तो वो कहते थे कि हाँ, और ये फिर इसको गाना गाना आता है क्या? तो मराठी में है ये जो कहते गाना म्हणणं, गाना क्या, तो कहती गाना, तो नहीं गाना क्या, गाना, तो मराठी म्हणते गाणं म्हणणं, म्हणजे गाणं. And गाणं म्हण म्हणजे sing a song, not just say the word gana. Like that. We can say this, but we cannot mean it. They are saying that even those people who have been able to succeed in that are like fish out of water. Literally, the example that's given here is kiye mana mean. Mean is fish. They cannot live without the name of God. They cannot live without the thought of God. As if they're tortured when they're deprived, or when they feel like they're deprived of God's name. Even the enlightened ones. And then the last shlok, Aguna Saguna Dui Brahma Sarupa Akat Agad Anadi Anupa More Mat Bad Naam Duhute Kei Jehi Jug Nij Bas Nij Bhute. निर्गुण और सगुण ब्रह्म के दो स्वरूप है, ये दोनों ही अकथनीय, अथाह, अनादि और अनुपम है। मेरी संपत्ति में नाम इन दोनों से बड़ा है, जिसने अपने बल से दोनों को अपने में वश कर रखा है। So Tulsidas, one of the greatness of Hinduism, by the way, is that it is the most inclusive religion. It does not say that this is not possible and that is not possible, this cannot be, that cannot be. It does not say that this alone is God. Like you have to follow Jesus. If you are a human, if you don't want to burn in hell, it does not say that you have to follow Krishna or Mata. And it says it is possible. Ram himself, we're reading about Ram. Ram himself told Lakshman later on in Nashik that anything is possible. And it's not possible that this is not possible or that is possible. He literally says that if it can be taught, then it is possible. Now, that's such a magnanimous scientific view that if you can think of it, it is possible. That is how some of the greatest scientists have succeeded, right? They've dreamt of it, they've thought of it. Elon Musk is selling real estate on Mars right now. So he thought of it. Perhaps it is possible someday. So in this shlok, Tulsidas says there is no battle between nirguna hai, saguna hai, formless God hai, or formful hai. Is the final God with form? Is the final God without form? So they're both fine. They're both possible. Why? Because if God is God, I'm asking you, then why can they not take a form? So Bhagwan kaise ho gaya? If he's stuck with a formless bhoot ban ke, bhutada ban gaya, कि अभी वो उसको है ना फॉर्म नहीं ले सकते, भगवान कैसे हो गया? And how is God God if he's stuck in a body like us? We're stuck in this body. There's nothing I can do about it. How is God God if he's stuck in a body and he cannot be without a body? फिर उसको तो भगवान की पूजा नहीं करेंगे. भगवान तो वही है जो फॉर्म भी ले सकता है, फॉर्मलेस भी हो सकता है. सीधी बात है, कॉमन सेंस की बात है. नहीं तो भगवान कहता है उससे तो और बड़ा कोई हो सकता है ना. So Tulsidas ji keh rahe, we accept both, the formful and the formless. Take your pick. Which one do you like more? Do you like Shivji, who very quietly sits for 1,000,000 years? One time he sits and nothing and no one can move him? Or do you like Shivji in the form of his Gyan Swarup, the esoteric, intangible form? Because he is both. That is why he's Mahadev. Right? Because he's both. So I happen to like Krishna in his Krishna form. That doesn't mean that Krishna cannot be formless. Huh? So he says, but I'll tell you a secret. Tulsidas, he says, his own secret. His name is greater than both of them. Because Brahma bhi kahoge to Brahma kahoge. Brahma shabda ka sahara liya. Agar shabd hi nahi tha, naam hi nahi tha. So how would we communicate? How would we talk about Brahma? Formless, formful. And Krishna keh rahe to Krishna ka naam liya. तो फॉर्मलेस भी लिया, ब्रह्म है ना, फॉर्मलेस को ब्रह्म कहते हैं, तो उसको भी नाम है, और जो उसका फॉर्मफुल है उसका भी नाम है. So Tulsidas ji says that instead of fighting formless, formful, they're both real, both can be. Why don't you first focus on, let's take the name, see what happens. And obviously he's sharing his own experience, right? He's being very poetic. He was a great poet. He's one of the greatest poets, by the way. Mohini, just the meter, the rhyme, all of that, if you knew this language, you'd really appreciate the talent and the intelligence, the brilliance in this poetry. Amazingly. And look, pages and pages. This is one of what he wrote. Can you believe that? Right? He wrote several. Like Hanuman Chalisa is from this book. It's from Tulsiram. Everything that we say, it's in this book. Hanuman Chalisa is a one small, teeny section in Ramcharitmanas, in the Sundarkand. And he wrote that also. Just like many other, like Guru Gita, that we've been chanting for so long. It is small, teeny, tiny, small section of Shiv Gita. Shiv Gita is a conversation between Shivji and Parvati. And their sons, Kartikeya Swami, overheard it. And he narrated it. And guess what? 84,000 verses. 84,000 verses. One verse is 2 lines. So that's what? 166? Right? 168. 168,000 lines. If each line has 10 words, that's 1.68 million words. Narrated by Shivji Parvati's son that this is what my father told my mother, Skanda Puran. In that massive Skanda Puran is a small section called Shiv Gita, like the really, in that is a chapter in the Shiv Gita, are particularly called out as Guru Gita. Because that's why Shivji talks about his Guru. Shivji says that Vishnu takes avatar like Ram and Krishna and Buddha, but he says there is no time to. Parvati asks, how come you never take avatar? Well, how come only Narayan takes avatar? He says, there's a secret between us. Vishnu takes avatar like milestones after 10,000 years. There is never a time, Shivji says, that I have not taken an avatar. At all times, in some form of Guru. As a Guru, I always exist as the avatar. But anyway, so this is what he said, that Nirgun, Sagun, don't bother with it. Don't fight the fight. Take name and get fine. Jai Shri Ram. Tulsidas Ji Maharaj. So with that, we will start next time. Which was Ram. श्री रामचंद्र जी ने भक्तों के हित के लिए मनुष्य शरीर धारण करके स्वयं कष्ट सहकर साधुओं को सुखी किया, किंतु भक्तगण प्रेम के साथ नाम का जप करते हुए सहज ही में आनंद और कल्याण के घर हो जाते हैं. So we will take this up next time, where he says that Ram himself had to really torture his body. Come here, walk bare feet, 14 years, fight, this, that, to give pleasure to his devotees in the jungles, in the forest, which is why he chose to go in the forest. Because his ardent devotees, his sincere devotees, had renounced everything. Deep devotees had given up city life and had said, I don't want to do enough. I just want to be. And so he went there to give darshan to them. So Siddharth is saying, but we don't even have to do that by just taking his name and get the same pleasure. Right? Okay? So one. Okay. So we will start. In fact, one more minute, if you can, Mohini, Madhi, anyone, what you picked up from today's Ramcharitmanas, Mohini Khana, anything, I would have taken that as a Father's Day gift. Another one. I already received 2 from Khana. This is the 3rd one that I'm going to ask for. So, Madhi?
I picked up the simple but powerful truth. Taking in order to control your situation.
Try it. Try saying Ram. Yes, exactly, Sheetal. Cool, chill. Me?
Talk about how the name is more powerful than
the named.
Than actually God. When I really think about but example that you used about like, you know, when people use and like the signature and everything. Like, no, but like, I mean, that actually really makes sense because I think in general it's sometimes very difficult because like, when you're on the path, you know, it's not like, it doesn't always feel like God is like right there when it like with you the whole time when you're on the path. That's until you're actually at like whatever some state. So before that, it's really nice because you know I feel very good when I God's name. And with you, when I think of that, I was like, you know, I'm actually like bringing God to be there with me because this is actually the only thing I really need for God to be there.
Yeah. Excellent. You picked up on that. The name reminds. So constantly chanting the name constantly reminds. And in it is our kalyan. So what did you pick up? You said you understood a little bit. Can you share back what you did better? I know you can. You can speak for Shreyas also. You can combine both of your thoughts. Anything. Yeah.
He's on the floor. The other brother has to dig a hole, and then go in that hole. But when his brother seems like on top of it.
Yeah. What does that tell you? That's number one. And what else does it tell you about his brother? That's right. Respect, loves, like completely, just like Shreyas respects and loves you. And he's telling you right now in your ear. I can see it. All right, Kana, I'm ready for my third gift of Father.
Just similar to what I insight about how powerful the name can be. Like just like a simple word or a name, like oftentimes can cause a big impact with the regular society, but also spiritual realm. So it makes sense why the name Ram or Krishna or Shivji are more. Well, it's more than a name. It's more about like we were saying, a mantra. So it's like a special symbol or a poem, like peace and love. Like it's very important. It has more.
Not just a word.
Not like Jesus or Allah or someone. Like it's really important.
That's right.
It's more than just verse. Like it's more than just a verse.
It brings a whole image with it. And so therefore?
Therefore, it's with a chance.
Yeah. Got it. Great. Perfect. Thank you. Happy Father's Day again, Yogesh Bhai.